This open letter is to General Chiwenga personally and all the officers and enlisted men and women of the Zimbabwe Defence Forces. For you, General Chiwenga, this is how you may save yourself from the treason that you committed when you led the coup of the 15th of November 2017. Muri mukoma wangu Mukanya, you are my brother, so I am duty-bound to make one last-ditch effort to save you. To you all other officers and enlisted men and women of the ZDF, you are less culpable than my brother Chiwenga. You have a possible defense that you were carrying out the commander's orders. However, that defense is tenuous. You also need salvation. You know your actions were treasonous, unconstitutional and unlawful. President Mugabe is your savior. He is a complainant and the key principal witness that has saved you and continues to save you all from the crime of treason that you committed when you conducted the coup on the 15th of November 2017. Even though there is additional overwhelming evidence against you, some of which you continue providing through your own reckless mouths as you talk, for as long as President Mugabe is alive, you will remain safe. President Mugabe remains loyal to you despite you betraying him. He refused to entertain exercising a military option against you. You also know that Mnangagwa is a snake that will sacrifice you. True to his duplicitous nature, Mnangagwa will offer a defense that he neither participated in the 15th of November coup nor was he present in the country. You know Chiwenga, the nigger ain't loyal. He turned on President Mugabe, one of the key people who saved him from being hung by the Smith regime. He will definitely turn on you. Mnangagwa is the true reincarnation of Judas Iscariot. President Mugabe, on the 15th of March 2018, offered to assist in correcting the illegality of the coup when he stated that, "We need to undo this disgrace that we have visited upon ourselves." Mnangagwa spurned that offer, wanting all of you to live under constant threat of blackmail. Mnangagwa selfishly wants you to be beholden to him. President-designate Chamisa will move the nation into Zimbabwe's second republic built on the people-driven 2013 Constitution of Zimbabwe that was developed and adopted under the joint leadership of President Mugabe and the late Prime Minister Tsvangirai. President-designate Chamisa will effect President Mugabe's offer to undo the disgrace of the coup and save you. So, General Chiwenga, as you enter the polling booth, you know in your heart of hearts that your salvation lies in President-designate Chamisa and President Mugabe. Your foolish and nonsensical strategy of attempting a half-hearted Bora-Musango will not succeed. I am aware that you are working on a runoff so that you will force Mnangagwa out of the leadership of ZANU-PF for you to take over the party. Your hope of a new that maintains you as vice president is unattainable. To the officers and enlisted men and women of the ZDF, Chiwenga has led you astray and continues to keep you complicit in his crime. Chiwenga was so callous that he unfortunately used the funeral of the late mother to General PV Sibanda to tell the world that he planned the coup with General Sibanda. Mnangagwa, like the Judas Iscariot that he is, will abandon you as well. President-designate Chamisa and President Mugabe are your only true salvation. For you to be saved, all you need to do is to vote for Chamisa to be the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe and Commander-in-Chief of the Zimbabwe Defence Force. Your first act of saluting your President-designate Chamisa starts in the polling booth. Therein lies your salvation. IWE Anytime Bossa. Umsabenzi lo Kulu. Asante Sanab Bora-Musango Zimbabwe Defence Forces Constitution of Zimbabwe Bora-Musango, a Shona language phrase which literally means, to deliberately kick the ball off the pitch, instead of scoring it, was a clandestine campaign by some ZANU-PF leaders in the run-up to the 2008 harmonized elections against voting for the party's presidential candidate leader. Read more about Bora-Musango. The Zimbabwe Defence Forces is the grouping of security forces in the Republic of Zimbabwe under which the Zimbabwe National Army (ZNA) and Air Force of Zimbabwe (AFZ) fall. The Commander-in-Chief of ZDF is the President of Zimbabwe, Emmerson Mnangagwa, and Commander is Read more about Zimbabwe Defence Forces. Constitution of Zimbabwe is the supreme law of the Republic of Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe's latest constitution was voted for and approved in a referendum of the 16th of March 2013. Before the current constitution, Zimbabwe used a constitution negotiated at the 1979 Lancaster House Agreement as Zimbabwe. Read more about Constitution of Zimbabwe.